Nigeria, Africa's biggest population and trade center, a region rich in minerals, diversity, and culture. With over 250 ethnic groups and 525 languages spoken within its borders, it's no surprise that it's an area buzzing with rich cultural heritage. Before the start of colonization in Africa, existed the Kingdom of Benin, located in today's Edo State, Nigeria. The people of Benin were famous for their culture, organization, and most of all, their art. The people of Benin made remarkable works of art from bronze. These statues and sculptures were used as decorative items in the Oba's palace and as spiritual items for rituals. The Benin bronzes today is not an unpopular name in the ancient relics market. Matter of fact, it is a highly sought after collection by art dealers and collectors alike. But how did these artifacts move from being decorative and spiritual items of worship in the West African Kingdom of Benin to being highly sought after by museums and collectors around the world? It's the year 1897. Britain is under the rule of Queen Victoria. The European superpowers are spreading their influence south in what was called the Scramble for Africa. The continent was divided into spheres of influence for financial exploitation by Europe. Colonialism was at its peak. Now, what did all this mean for the Kingdom of Benin? On 12 January 1897, Rear Admiral Harry Rawson, commander of the Royal Navy Forces, was appointed by the Admiralty to lead a force to invade the Kingdom of Benin, capture the Benin Oba, and destroy Benin City. The operation was named the Benin Punitive Expedition. On 9 February 1897, the British invasion force of about 1,200 Royal Marines, sailors, and Niger Coast Protectorate forces were organized and deployed into Benin Kingdom. The 1897 Benin Punitive Expedition led to the fall of the Benin Kingdom, and like every other raid, the British forces did not leave without taking their fair share of the spoils. The palace of the Oba was raided and looted, and all items that could be considered valuable were looted from the palace and sold in Europe, where a majority of them are till this day. In recent times, calls have been made for restitution of the looted artifacts by the British to be returned back to its base in Nigeria. However, these demands have not been met with speedy response. Rather, some make a case about its value being attached to its movement out of Africa. They claim that the people of Benin themselves had no idea it was art, and for it to really be valuable as art, it had to leave the shores of Africa. A very large amount of these art pieces lay in the British Museum, a museum with a zero return policy. In 2021, 2 of the looted artifacts were sent back to Edo State by the French government. Despite the large ceremony and celebrations over the return of the looted artifacts, only 2 of the thousands were returned. Till this day, it is uncertain whether or not these artifacts will ever find their way back to Nigeria. And for a fact, the average Nigerian will probably never get to experience firsthand this important part of their cultural heritage.